A Day with the Elves by Kyra Jozwiak. Dumble-dee, dumble-duck. I sang out the old elf chant. All of us elves were marching out to the sea to get our water. We weren't just regular elves. We could turn into mermaids and other fantasy creatures. But we still lived normally. We marched out to the sea every morning to get a day's water, helped shoemakers, and wove clothes out of leaves and flowers. We had just reached the sea when suddenly a gigantic sea monster rose out of the water. "Broganoscus!" we all yelled. He was the deadly serpent who killed elves. He took us with his claws and flung us into the water. We quickly turned into mermaids and swam away. It seemed like hours before we reached an island. "Woo, I'm glad we made it alive," my friend Primrose gasped. We all turned back into elves and wandered around the island. Suddenly we heard a rustle in the leaves. Startled, we whirled around and charged. We were surprised to come to a cottage. We knocked and a witch answered. The witch cackled and grabbed us before we could speak. She threw us in a cauldron and, adding frog legs, whipped cream, and jelly, chanted, "Arklo possum no last too." In a flash, we turned into humans. We rushed out of the cottage, blocked the door, and built a boat out of big pieces of driftwood. We sailed home. When we finally reached home, our leader, Malabsi, said, "What a day! Now let's get to work building human houses."